My story started a little differently than most. This was the first time my parents saw me. Luckily, they fell in love with me and, as my grandpa used to always say, saved me. It was Christmas Eve, 1997, when my mom carried me off the plane with my dad by her side. We were met at the gate by my entire family who had been waiting for our return home after their planned 2-week trip turned into months of nightmares overseas. My family did nothing but support me from this point on. I was able to grow up as every other small-town American child. One of the first things I found myself fascinated by was history. This fascination is reflected in my context strength. This may have come from watching old movies with my dad or watching the History Channel with my grandpa. I've always wanted to find out why things happened the way they did and find a way to connect it to what is happening today. I was lucky enough to spend 2 weeks in our nation's capital. There was just something special about the city's historic atmosphere. The DC trip was also a great opportunity for me to take pictures. I've always enjoyed taking pictures. I now attribute my love of photography to my input strength. To me, photography is about curiosity. It's about looking at places and things differently than someone usually would. It's also a great way to learn new things. When I take pictures, I'm nothing but curious. A key motivator in my life to this point has been to simply be productive. Something in me won't relax without knowing I've done something productive that day. This is why the Strengths Quest found that I have the Achiever Strength. I'm innately driven to cross things off my to-do list. The satisfaction I get from completing tasks is what constantly pushes me to finish all jobs. From a young age, I was always quick to tell my younger cousins what we would be doing that day. I was the leader whether they liked it or not. Unfortunately, leadership isn't that easy. My past shows that Strengths Quest is correct when it says significance is one of my strengths. It also means I'm one who enjoys debate and discussions. I really put this skill to use in high school through Model United Nations. All my strengths were used as I worked my way up from the bottom of the seniority chart to setting school records and leading the organization towards winning first overall for the very first time. My first strength, the strength that ties all of the other ones together and corresponds with my true color, is discipline. Everything has to be neat and organized. Organization is fun for me. Discipline is also about planning and knowing what to expect. It is what drives me to plan what to achieve that day, and what keeps me on target as I lead. I am a gold, and all of these traits directly tie into my discipline. This is how I strive to lead, in an organized, predictable manner that allows the group to know their goals and understand exactly what will be done to reach them. From being saved, to having a small-town childhood, to falling in love with this university, as well as whatever else the future may bring me, I can never forget these strengths. I want to be seen as unique due to my drive and hard work. I don't want to just be a leader. I want to be someone who others want to listen to when I speak. This takes a lifetime of work, and I've barely taken the first step.